And one of the realities you must get to understand, you as a man, one of the things you need to understand with a woman is that now you should not exert a lot of pressure on a woman. You shouldn't exert a lot of pressure on a woman. A woman doesn't change through pressure. A woman doesn't change through pressure, as well as the man. A man too doesn't. Most men also don't change through pressure. Use entreaties. A man doesn't change through pressure. A woman doesn't change through pressure. Be gentle, be kind. Now, sometimes we feel that it is when we take irrational decisions, and then we just behave irrationally, that is going to compel a spouse to change. It's wrong. That is a mentality that is wrong. How can you have a misunderstanding with your husband? You have a misunderstanding with your wife, and imagine a man not eating his wife's food because they have a misunderstanding. You are a baby. You are not mature enough. You are not a man enough. Oh, I will not eat my wife's food again. I will not eat my wife's food. You have done this. Oh, you have said this. You did that. You did that. You went up. You came down. I'm not going to eat your food again. No, that is not a wise decision. I won't eat your food. And some men go as far as, we won't share the same bed. We won't share the same bed. You sleep on the bed, I sleep on the couch, because you have offended me, because you have done this. You are not man enough. Those decisions are not actually wise. It won't enhance the health of that marriage. Oh, a woman has done this, and sometimes you go ahead. Now, you want to embarrass the woman in public. You hear the woman, which is the worst. You beat. That is just the worst. Very bad. So a woman is not going to change under pressure. One of the things that has led to divorces a lot is that we want women to change under pressure. That woman must change. She must be like this. She must be like that. She must change under pressure. Sometimes we compare them to other women. You must resemble this woman by force. You must resemble this woman by force, which is not so. Women change when love is shown. Sometimes when you counsel a woman, sometimes when you take the soft way, sometimes when you use the loving way, most often you see that it breaks down the woman, because a woman understands the language of love. It will break the woman, and you see that subsequently she changes gradually. And you, a man too, you must be patient. You must be patient, knowing that there is no change that is for a day. There's no change that is for 2 days. There's no change. Sometimes you must have to be patient and wait till the change comes. The same way that God is patient with you, you must be patient to wait till the change comes. So, if a man, the way you deal with a woman, be patient. Be patient with her weaknesses. You must make sure that sometimes I tell people this. I say, a weakness that you don't love and accommodate, you can change. That's the truth. A weakness that you have not loved. When I say love, I don't mean that you are trying to visa it, that it should continue, or you're trying to encourage the person to continue in that life. No, a weakness you don't love. I mean, when a weakness still stirs you up, stirs anger in you, you can't change it. When your spouse has a weakness that still stirs you up emotionally, it gets you mad, it gets you behave irrationally. That means it pisses you off. When your spouse has that kind of a weakness, and it actually has that kind of effect on you, you will not succeed to change her. Because at the end, because when it pisses you off, when it makes you angry, when it affects you easily, you're going to see that your reaction is going to be so irrational, so abnormal, and sometimes you're going to react in a kind of way that you see, you yourself will start regretting. You yourself, you will start thinking, oh, what did I do? Sometimes, hey, it is already a spilled milk. You can't gather it again. So, for you to successfully change, transform a woman, for you to successfully change and transform your spouse, you must make sure that you learn to understand and you learn to accept, oh, this is how this woman is, this is how this man is. Oh, this man Oh, this man is he is a liar. He has a lying tongue. For example, he has a lying tongue. This is who this man is. Oh, this woman like this doesn't know how to cook. Oh, that, yes, that is how it is. Accept the reality of the person. Accept the reality of the person. If you don't accept the reality of the person, you cannot change the person. And that is true, especially in marriage. Accept the reality of that person. Oh, my wife doesn't know how to cook. Oh, that's good. My wife doesn't know how to, my wife is not welcoming. Oh, that is good. Oh, my wife is dirty, is not tidy. Oh, that's good. My husband is so irresponsible. My husband keeps late night. My husband goes after women. My husband, oh, that is good. Those are the reality of the person. That is actually what defines that person. So you need now to, that person needs to undergo a transformation process. That person needs to undergo that process. And by so, before you want to succeed, you must first of all have accepted the reality of that person, and you will not permit the weakness of that person to scare you off. You should not be scared by them, because when it still pisses you off, you won't be able. You will see that, oh, at the time you think that you are expecting perfection, you think that this woman or this man is actually being at his best. When you see that weakness show up, you will see that what? The process of transformation that you started, you will see that you are going to go back. You're going to go back because that woman has actually manifested that weakness. That weakness has been part of her for long. That weakness has been part of him for long. It has been a reality of that man for long. It has been a reality of that woman for long. That is what has defined them. So you can't just come in a moment and you just transform them, just change them. They can't just give you up easily. So they would need time. You need to be patient. Accept the weakness of your spouse. Accept them. There's a very strong woman. There's a very strong woman I met some years ago, and this woman was saying something. This thing actually touched me a lot because she said she had a husband that was cheating on her, which actually I condemn. I don't agree. A man has no right to cheat on his wife. It is wrong. Now, let's put aside the spiritual implications of cheating. Now, hell, or maybe God is not happy, all those things. No, let's put aside that. Now, let us see some other fact. Disease. You can attract a disease outside and give your wife. There are many risks. The resources of the family are poorly managed. Because now you as a man, you see that, okay, there is a family there, you have another person, you have another home that you're managing, and you have this other home. Resources of the family are in danger. You won't be able to manage them well. And so far, the Bible has given you a name that you are head of the woman. Head. And the woman looks up to you as head. And you don't know how to manage the resources. So this woman said, she understood that the husband was that type. And she will always, at first, they will be fighting. She will always make a problem out of that. He said, okay, one time she decided on her own. She said, okay, this time around, she met a wise counselor. The wise counselor told her, he said, don't react anymore, because you have tried to change it by force. It has not gone. It is because this is what defines the person. This is the reality of that person. So the woman actually heeded to the counsel of the counselor and actually went and applied it as the man said. Okay, he said the first time it was not really easy. When the man came back home, of course, she knew where the man was coming from. She actually saw the messages on the phone and knew that the man was actually from one of the side chicks. But the woman, actually, it wasn't easy the first day, as she confessed. It wasn't easy the second day. It was not easy the third time. But she kept her calm. And then after some time, she discovered that she started developing strong principles that would help her. So what happened? She doesn't go to the man's phone again, because she knows anytime she goes to that phone, she's irritated. So she drops the phone. She doesn't go there. She doesn't touch. And she doesn't question the man about nothing. In fact, she blocks her ears to the world. Nobody tells her something. If there was somebody that used to feed her information about your husband is gone here, your husband is gone there, the man doesn't listen. The woman doesn't listen, rather. And that was the foundation of the change and transformation of that man. Also adding plus prayers. So when the man discovered that, he was no longer attacked. When the man discovered that this woman was like acting strange, the man instantly became afraid. And this time around, we always corner the wife. What's happening? Is everything okay? Oh, I'm okay. Later, it was the man that started taking his phone and giving the wife this phone like this. Make sure you always have access to this phone. The man started changing. Change comes through love. It comes. So, if you don't love the weakness of your partner, you won't be able. That is the error that is outside there. We want a perfect man. We want a perfect husband. We want a perfect wife. We want it. It is true. Nobody comes perfect by himself. Nobody.